Hey, what's up guys, it's QwertyQwertz here, and in this video we'll be looking at the new Cube Clubs and Zed website. So this has been a project made by Imran Rahman for quite a few months now, so we've been kind of working on trying to get this finished, and it actually released a few days ago. So I thought I'd make a video on this to show you guys how it works and everything. So basically I'm going to tell you what the point of the website is. So there are about 6 clubs in New Zealand listed right here, and basically they all had their own like sheets and stuff for putting results in. So I thought, hey, it would be really cool to like have them all go together and have like rankings and records for like different regions and everything. So that's what the point of the website is. So basically, we have up here, we have records and rankings. They actually interlink all the clubs together. So basically if you go into records here, so you'll see that it has every single event listed here, and it's got the fastest person from any region and any club for single and average. So I think this is a really fun way to make clubs more interesting by competing against other clubs, and even if you want to compete against your own region. So let's go to Auckland, for example. So we have an Auckland club, and these are all the records for just Auckland, so you can compete against your own region, your own club, or other clubs if you want to try and beat them. But like I said before, I think this is just a really good way to make things much more interesting regarding competing under clubs. And when you're competing at a club, it's really good to get like actual comp practice for WCA comps. So actually having results that kind of matter, I think will help a lot, so people get a bit more nervous and are happy more with results and records and all that. So I put the link to this website in the description so you guys can check out all the records and stuff. So before I actually leave this records page, there's something else you might have seen on here. So here we have see history. You can actually see the history of each event for single or average, and see when it was broken, at what comp, and how much it was beaten by and everything, and what the times were. So as you can see in 2018, the first ever 3x3 single at a meetup was 8:41, and then it slowly just got beaten, and then a few days ago, Chris got the first 5. And you can also change this between regions, so you can see how, let's say, the Auckland one's changed, or the Christchurch one's changed, everything like that. So now we're on the contest page. This one was also quite cool. We didn't call them competitions because that would just be a bit more confusing, so we can call them contests rather than competitions, kind of to just make them different from WCA and cause less confusion. So basically you can actually see all the past competitions, upcoming ones. So as you can see, there's a Capity one at the end of this month. You can see when they started and ended. There's actually never been a 2-day one yet, so that might happen at some point. But you can see all the past ones here, and which club actually ran them, and a really cool like visual way of seeing what events were there. So you might have seen this part here where it says competitive or casual, and basically all the results that you see on the rankings and records will have to be in competitive meetups. Basically casual ones means they're not following all the guidelines to be competitive, meaning the results might not necessarily be 100% legit. Basically casual meetups, there's not really any rules as to how to do it, but you can have results. So these you can just view and see the results for, but these won't count towards like profiles or records or anything. So basically competitive meetups, they'll need to have people judging each other, the same scrambles from like T-Noodle or CS Timer, and basically it's not starting the timer while holding the cube, and that's about it. Okay, so let's look at one of the meetups. So I guess let's go onto a competitive one so you can actually see records. I'm trying to think of one that did have a lot of records. I think it might have been, I think a good example might be Good Afternoon Gleneden, if I'm pretty sure. So you can see all the general info on the page. So you've got all the details of the venue. You can see the organisers and the delegates. I think we're going to remove the delegate section later on because it's a bit confusing, so we're just going to have organisers. So for registration, there'll be a link to how to register. So you don't actually register through this website, but you can look at competitions on this website, and it will tell you how to register, generally the same way you would before. Okay, and then if we actually go into schedule, you'll be able to see when all the times are and everything. So that's really helpful before the event, so you just know when everything is. We go into events, and this is where it becomes pretty cool in terms of results. So you might notice that some of these are listed as red, some of them are black. The ones that are red mean it's a final, or the final round. So since there's 1 round of 4x4 at this comp, the first round is a final, and that's red. Since there's 2 rounds of 3x3, this is round 1, and it's black. So see down here, this one's round 2 and it's red. It just looks a bit easier to see which ones are round 1s or not. So let's go to 3x3. And you'll see Carol got North Island record average, so there's actually titles for what type of record they are. So NIR is North Island record, that's highlighted red. South Island record will also be red. So Cameron got another North Island record for single. And this is a really good way of like showing what records are and everything, because it will automatically update it after it's entered. So if we scroll down a bit here, you'll see Taranaki record from Joshua, since he is registered as Taranaki. And then down here we've got Hawke's Bay record as well. So we've got a few regions that have competed already. If we go back here, we'll show you some of the other types. So you saw that the regional ones like Taranaki and Hawke's Bay were shown as green. So there are 3 tiers of records. So the green ones are regional, the red ones are islands, so each individual island, and then the last one I think should be in this one. Here we go. So Alexander's set to Interclub records, so those are blue. That's basically the equivalent of world records. So ICR, or Interclub record, is fastest out of all the clubs. So you can see that the podiums are highlighted here, just so it's easier for everyone to see who actually did podium. Okay, so let's go on the rankings page. So it basically automatically ranks on the default rankings page 3x3 single interclub. So basically everyone's 3x3 single. So Chris is first here, so you can see like everyone who's done 3x3. So there's been 163 people, which is quite a lot. And you can also change this in between regions. So let's say if I want to go to, let's say Wellington, there have been some there. So you can see all the Wellington singles. Let's bring it to like 4x4 or something. So you can see all the rankings for literally anything you want. It's really cool. But yeah, feel free to come on the website and check out whatever rankings you want to see, because there are a lot of them that you can look through if you want to. If you have competed at a meetup before, this one might be very interesting to you. So once you log in, actually before you log in, so if you have competed at a meetup before, please don't register yet, because I'll actually show you how to do that at the end of the video. Otherwise it will complicate things a little bit. So you can actually go on top right, or you can search. So I'll actually just search on my name, show you what it's like. There you go. So you can search your name or anyone else's name, and it'll actually bring you to a personal profile. So as you can see, I've been to 4 competitions. I've done 200 solves and I'm from Auckland. So this is very, very similar to WCA. So instead of WR, CR, and then NR, it's basically the other way around. So regional record, island record, interclub record. So first place in any region will show as red. So since I have the clock records, they're shown as red for all regions. So this is a really good way to have personal profiles at meetups and actually care more about your results. So you can be like, oh yeah, I beat this record. But I think this is going to make things a lot more fun, like just pulling up your profile and seeing what goals you can beat, rather than just going to another meetup and kind of forgetting all of them. So I've got a medal collection here, so I've got 2 golds, 2 silver, 3 bronze. So if you don't know what that is, it's basically podiums. So first, second, and third. Record collection, so I have 4 interclub records and 1 island record. So basically down here, this is similar to WCA, you can click on these. You can scroll down through all your events and kind of see which PRs and stuff you got. So let's see, for 2x2 I started, this is my first average, so it's going to be red. I started with a 520 average, didn't get that next time, so it's black, I got 6.6. Yeah, so my next average was 417, that was significantly better, meaning that's red now as well. So basically you can see the progress of your PRs a bit easier. And I have not broken my 3x3 average in a while by the looks of it. But yeah, you can see on here that you also got the interclub records, like the tags for the records. And there's another North Island record there. But if you don't want to scroll down here and look at the records that way, you can also do it right here. So just click on records, you can see island records and club records. And they'll be listed as single average, you can see all the times and everything. But yeah, so that's basically what's on the website at the moment. But yeah, I'll quickly show you guys how to merge your profile if you haven't done that already. Basically, if you've competed in a meetup before and you haven't registered for the website, that means I had to create your profile for you, so I could put your results on it. So you kind of want to link to that account so you have access to your results in your profile and everything. Show you how to do that, but only if you've competed at a meetup before, otherwise this won't work. Okay, so I'm going to log out and start fresh, so you want to click register. If you're not sure if you've competed at a meetup before, or if it counts, you can click search and just search your name. If there's nothing there, you can just sign up fresh and it doesn't matter. If you have, then you want to do this. So let's say I'm registering for the first time, and I've competed at a meetup before, but I don't have my account linked. So I'll type in Liam Waddock, and then instead of my actual email, I'm going to enter liamwaddock@entry.com, and you're going to change this to whatever your name is. So if your name is John Smith, you'll do johnsmith@entry.com, and basically when you do all this, you can select your region and everything. Once you finish all this, it'll ask you if this is you. So basically say, are you Liam Waddock, and then you click yes. Yes, type in your name, and then it should link your account, and then you'll have access to your profile. So basically at the top right, you can also edit your account once you're logged in, and you can just change your email to your actual one if you want to. But that's basically what's on the website at the moment. I'm really looking forward to seeing how clubs use this later on, and how many records will actually be broken. But yeah, let me know in the comments what you guys think of the website. And yeah, thank you all for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye everyone.